Hey folks, have you heard of Zombieland Saga? It's a cute musical moe show that has zombies. You know what they say, more moe, more monsters. Honestly, that might be true in my case, since outside of K-On! And Lucky Star, the only other cutesy anime I tend to like involves zombies. So if it isn't obvious, I like this anime. It's different than I assumed it would be, but at the same time, it's pretty darn fun. It has a cringy humor that benefits the crazy story. That doesn't mean that it doesn't have serious moments, but with a good number of these moments, they are undercut with humor. I just can't help but love it, and the super cute character designs and
the legendary Yamada
was more than enough for me to find it enjoyable. Leaving on a total cliffhanger, I can't wait until the conclusion for all these wonderful characters, especially
the legendary Yamada
and the manager, who's an asshole down the right. He's like asshole mode Roy Mustang, but dialed up to Deadpool levels. I love him. Okay, spoiler time. I'm going to be talking about the backstory of the characters and my favorite episode. Okay, first up, the characters. I love the fact that each character is interesting in their own right. Saki's a loudmouth, Junko is quiet, Sakura is a worrywart, Ai is headstrong and borderline tsundere, Hagure is mature and likes to slap people, Lily is a bit of a self-centered brat, and Tai is a dog. This is necessary with such a big cast and allows characters like Hagure, who usually is in the background, to have moments to shine. Speaking of moments to shine, the show, while starting off strong, hits its best point around episode 5. Where soon after it starts to dive into the characters, both what drives them and how they died. This is pretty good timing since they first let us get to know the characters and develop an interest in their past on our own before diving into it. It would be far less interesting if something like Saki's backstory was told in episode 3, even if it really wouldn't have changed much. Not to mention, they did pretty well at telegraphing things about the characters since the beginning, allowing for you to piece things together on your own, even if they don't outright state it. Lily had always wore her heart on her chest, literally, and Saki's reckless biker girl attitude suggested that she was either killed in a fight or doing something reckless. Like many others, Lily's backstory in episode 8 is my favorite. If you don't know, Lily was born a male, and the show doesn't specify if she's trans or a trap, aka a character who acts like the opposite gender but still considers themselves their birth gender. And I don't care, Lily is Lily. Her being trans or not doesn't really change her character, and honestly I think it's sad that fans are more focused on it than the actual show. This might sound a bit off topic, but Steven Universe didn't get good when we found out Steven Universe had lesbians. It got good when we found out Garnet, a character we've known since the beginning, was two lesbians stacked on top of each other, and we got to see who she is and how it impacted her life. With Lily, that isn't the case. Her being trans changes nothing about her life. And I feel that it's kind of messed up to focus purely on how she was born and not who she is as a character. Her being trans doesn't really change who she is. Lily is an interesting character because she's cute, sassy, and tragic. Out of all the characters, I feel that she's the saddest. Both because she was the youngest when she died and because you got to see how it impacted her family. So far, she's the only one we got that from. It's hinted that Saki's friend lost her nerve after watching her best friend die, but it's fair to say watching the father grieve over his child and blaming himself for her death is far more unbearably sad, especially since while he did get to see her again, he will never be able to spend time with her, see her grow up, or ever be her poppy again. Okay, enough butt kissing, but it's something I don't like. Well, so far it's the CGI used in the performances. It's distracting and takes away from the moment. And honestly, I just think that it's not very good. It feels oddly stilted and bland. It's not a huge problem, but it was hard to ignore, especially since episode 9's dance scene without it looks way better. Well, that's all folks, it isn't over yet, so you can still check it out. And I do recommend it since I clearly like it. It isn't the best show, but it also isn't the worst, and I don't have really a lot of negative things to say about it clearly. Oh my goodness, wow, that took way longer than it should have, so I guess there's going to be 2 videos in one day, so look out for that one. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you liked the video, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.